This presentation is about the writing process. At any time, you may push pause in order to take notes or to review information. The writing process has 5 simple steps, but you can always go back and forth between the steps. On each slide, I'll go through each of the steps and what you should be doing. In pre-writing, you just want to get all the thoughts and ideas out of your head and onto paper. It doesn't necessarily have to be in an organized fashion. You can do brainstorming maps. You want to think about the topic. You want to look at your prompt and read through it, whatever your writing prompt is. And then you want to think about your audience and your purpose. Who are you writing it for? And what's the reason? Are you writing it to inform? Are you writing to entertain? So those ideas are really important to remember. And then you can use bubble maps, you can use flow charts, you can use lists, you can use post-its and move them around, just as long as you're getting information down out of your head. Then when you're done getting that information out of your head, you're going to do what we call drafting. Drafting is when you take those ideas and you start formulating sentences. This is when essay maps and essay planners become really helpful because you can take those ideas and make sure you have topic sentences, the main ideas with support, concluding sentences, but it doesn't have to be refined yet. In drafting, you might create a paragraph and realize that it's not really going well. You can divorce that paragraph. You can go back and you can come up with something new. You can always go back to brainstorming. Don't be afraid to crumple up that paper and throw it to the side or just hit delete on your computer. Okay? But in drafting, you want to be writing. You want to revisit your pre-writing steps. You want to make paragraphs, sentences and paragraphs. Don't worry about spelling correctly or anything like this at that point. Right now, you're just getting ideas into complete thoughts. Okay? And then use a writing plan like the one shown here or an essay map to help you make sure that you have the proper structure as we'll discuss later. Now, after you have drafted, you're going to revise. And at this point, you're going to make edits. You read your draft out loud. You can hear things when you read it out loud. You can hear if you miss a conjunction or if something's misspelled, you typically pick up on that. If you read to someone else, they can pick up on stuff that you might not be able to pick up on. And then you go back and you make changes. Now, proofreading is a little bit different than revising. Here, you're going to look at spelling, grammar, punctuation, capitalization, all those issues, and then you're going to go back and fix those issues. Okay? And when you're done fixing those issues and everything is 100%, that's when you're going to publish your work. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that you take it to a publishing company and you get to publish your own book. Publishing means that it's making it available for someone or something to view it. So when you publish something, you could be writing or typing an essay and then turning it in. You can also be doing a project, and so therefore you'll publish something on a poster. Okay, so you want to make sure that everything is complete. There are no errors before you do this final step. And that concludes the writing process. Now, anytime, like I said, if you go to publish your work and you realize, oh, this is not right, this is not even answering the prompt, you can go all the way back to step 1, which is brainstorming, which is pre-writing, getting ideas down. Let's say you get to proofreading and you realize that and you have to go all the way back. It's okay to do that. Some people get a little frustrated when you're writing multiple drafts when you're writing it out. But if you're using a computer, you'll find yourself to be less frustrated because you can just go back and with one simple swipe, delete. A lot of people lose a lot of frustration when they type it out. So if you have that option, I recommend it. And hopefully this presentation helped you with the writing process. Enjoy writing.